Today was an energetic practice. I thought guys, we got some really good competitive work, with speed against each other. Got obviously a good introduction. We've already done a little bit of introduction on Virginia Tech, but got to get some good work on that today. Some things we're obviously going to be able to clean up, different looks, different things that we want to see. But I thought the physicality, I thought the toughness, I thought the speed that we practiced with was good. So I was proud of our guys for that. Some guys, it was good. Ja'Kai was back out there, made a couple of great plays, which was good to see. I know Rob Scott got some work. Hakeem, all those guys. We're out working today, so we'll see how they respond to it and continue to build for this week ahead.
With a guy like Rob, how do you kind of measure it in the sense of trying not to push him back too soon, but also
that's why today, he went mostly in the speed stuff, against our first D line. Want to see him in that setting, and we'll see how he responds tomorrow, just to how he's feeling, and then he's played a lot of ball, and so he understands it. He puts a lot of time in his preparation, even not playing these last few weeks. He's been preparing and getting ready, but we'll see how that goes. But we need to see him go out there and be able to move, be able to redirect, be able to punch, and all the things necessary. So thought it was good for him to get out there.
We talk a lot with the passing game about timing, but is timing a big part of the running game?
Yes. There's a part of it. It's more. It's the detail of combinations of understanding when to, if you're working a combination block, whether it's a gap scheme, zone scheme, playing with your eyes, understanding that sense of urgency of being able to get off to the next level or to work to the guy that you're supposed to be tracking. And so all of it plays a part in it. The backs track's critical. It's all detail. And there's sometimes it's the timing of runs of how you hit them, but yes, there is a component of that for sure.
When you say tracks, is it just the way a running back hits the gap, or is there more to it?
You have a desired track of what you want for every play. It's whether it's your track in protection of getting out, or whether it's your track in the run game. So all those things are specific. And then as you get them started, then a back gets to be a back. So that's you kind of. I never want to take the back's vision or what they see, but it's all about getting started on the right track to put yourself in the best position.
How did you think Jordan looked today? He's always good. It seemed like maybe he was especially sharp.
His last week, his approach. Today, you feel that his urgency, and I love the way he's practicing. Yes, he was really good, but we continue to push him to be better than what he's been, and I thought he looked good today.
What dictates how you like shuffling backs behind Trey? Is it the way Keziah or Ronnie will practice, or is it certain plays that they?
Yeah, it's a little bit of all. Guys taking advantage of game opportunities. What they look like in practice, the consistency. It's not just going, hey, go run the ball, let me see what it looks like. There's a lot of components that go into it. I'm really proud of Rodney Hill. I think he's elevating himself, to kind of being, a guy that we know could be counted on. And dude, as a redshirt freshman and all that he's done, he's played a good amount of ball, but you see his confidence. He's tough. He's not the biggest guy in the world, but he'll throw it in there in protection. Had a big blitz pickup there in the last game. And you feel his explosiveness. So he's continuing to expand the role. LT and his versatility is special. And he's made so many big plays for us through his career. You continue to showcase that, continue that. And then you're seeing guys like Keziah, continue to take those positive steps are big. But it's a daily evaluation.
Is there anything that stands out particularly about Virginia Tech's defense and what they try to do?
They're long, they're athletic. It's a fast defense. You look at their core. The defensive line is going to move a ton, and they've been very successful with it. So you saw that in the last game. But they've got great length. Corner, safety, linebackers, all of them, and then they can run. So I think they've got a good scheme in what they ask guys to do. You saw them. There have been some issues there early in some of the things in the run game. But you saw this last game. They put it all together, and they stoned the run and really did a good job impacting the quarterback.
Do they tend to be fairly aggressive and very physical at the point of attack?
Yeah, they are. It's a tough team, but you just see it's their aggressiveness at the at the point, it doesn't always mean it's going to be shed black. I mean, there's times that they're moving those guys on the defensive front, and they do a good job of getting small at times and creating penetration. Defensive ends, they mix up what they do, their technique wise with those guys. So I mean, it presents some challenges.
How did you think Kentron looked?
It was good to get him, kind of rolling a little bit. There's, I think he's close. There's some really good plays, but then a few of them where you see him continuing to as he's progressing. So hopeful that comes back tomorrow with you're feeling good and can take another step, because I mean he's definitely a really good player.
We've seen Blake Nicholson how he's taken to the coverage aspects of his role. We saw it again a few times today. Have you seen him take to the other end, the physicality, the run?
He's got that. I mean, he's going to be a great linebacker if he continues to progress as he is. He's playing for us. He's doing a lot of things in our coverage units. He's going to continue to build more. This last week was big for him, just working some of those details and trying to continue to build a role for him and what he can do. But yeah, it's right now. It's just the communication. It's the details and fits. It's all of those things that a guy that didn't. He played every position in high school, so now he's just really honing in on linebacker. But man, it's going to be fun to watch him continue to grow.
Good.